Hello and welcome to my channel. So again, in this live stream, I will be doing some card readings. So whether you've got a question for a loved one who's passed, or spirit guide in general, an ancestor, or even your guardian angel, feel free to leave your question down below. And then you can select a card from one of these three decks here on the table. Welcome to my channel. How are you? Welcome, Erie. How are you? Please leave a question down below now, Erie, if you like. I can answer straight away. No, please ask absolutely anything you would like, anything at all. Please just ask in a brief and straightforward way, if possible. Okay. So I shall read you out one of these cards, Erie, and then you can perceive the card in whichever way you do. So if you could please leave a number down below from 1 to 3, 1, 2, or 3, and I'll select a card from one of these decks for you. Card. So your card here, it's hard to see, but it's pink and purple. Your card reads, dearest you, all your prayers are heard and mirrored back to you from the unseen realms. Be grateful. Praise things before they manifest, and always ask for the highest good. When you plead and beg, that will only bring you only more reasons to plead and beg. Instead, offer your prayers as sacred gifts, as a testament to your faith in a higher power. Open up and let Spirit move through you, and you'll be ready to be filled with inspired epiphanies, peace, understanding, and joy. In this moment, your prayers are being answered for the highest good of you both and all life. Sometimes what you pray for is not supposed to happen for you, and your prayers will be answered in surprising ways. At this moment, we are listening intently to your prayers and want you to know that your highest good is our priority. All is well. There you go. So once I'm done reading a card, I put it back in whichever deck, I shuffle it, and then I put it back. I hope that's given you some insight towards your question, Aries. As I say, it's completely up to you to perceive the postcard in whichever way you will. You're most welcome. If you've enjoyed the video so far, Aries, please don't forget to subscribe and leave a thumbs up. And that way you will be notified next time I do a live card reading again. I try to do them as often as possible. And please feel free to leave another question down below. I do not mind answering multiple questions, that's fine. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. This is my 4th live stream. And again, I'm doing card readings. So if you've got a question, please leave it down below. Ask absolutely anything. Just make your question brief, if possible, and straightforward. Welcome again, Queen Bee. How are you? Hope you're doing well. I've decided to log on a little earlier tonight. Sure. Absolutely. Just choose a number from 1 to 3, Queen Bee. And I'll grab you a card from one of those decks. I've decided to change it up a little bit. I've got 3 decks here instead. 2. So here's your card, Queen Bee. It's got a deer on the front of it, actually, and it's green. So your question was a general reading for the next few days. Your card reads, Dearest you, the common saying, be in the world but not of it, and wear the world loosely, refer to the need to be engaged with life while not being attached to the specific outcomes. Do not take this world too personally, for you are one of many co-creators here to play, and we have many ideas about how all this should play out. Just know the outcome doesn't matter as much as the present you bring to each experience and how you let yourself flow through life. There's a real freedom in knowing and accepting this. So will you wear the world loosely, or will it straight jacket to you? Is it your choice? Whatever happens, have the courage to keep trying to live as you are meant to. And when it comes to manifesting, don't worry about the how or even the why. We have that covered. Everything is going to turn out exactly as it should. Spirit has a plan. Loving you always and forever. There you go, Queen Bee. So again, I shall put this back in whichever deck. I don't think it really matters as long as it's being shuffled. There we go. Back in the centre. Excuse me. That pile goes. You're very welcome, Queen Bee. And again, guys, don't forget, I don't mind if you ask multiple questions. That's completely fine. Welcome to my channel and my fourth live stream if you're new here. So if you have a question, please just leave it down in the comments section below. And you can then choose one of these cards here from the 3 decks. And then I'll grab a card and read you out the response. And feel free to ask absolutely anything you like. Just ideally keep the question as brief and straightforward as possible. If you're watching and you would like to ask a question, please don't hesitate. You can ask absolutely anything you would like. No judgment here. Welcome to my live stream. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Welcome, JWO. Feel free to ask your question right now, JWO. And leave a number from 1 to 3, please. And then together we can read it. A general, absolutely. Number 3. Okay, your card here has a bird on the front of it to the centre. And it's got purple with touches of yellow. A general reading. Your card reads as, Dear you, there is always more than one side to an argument. 2 sides, if not more, to every story, and hundreds of ways to be right, be different, be at odds, and so on. Today we suggest that instead of looking for differences, you find a meeting place of agreement and approach this experience with understanding and compassion. Seek common ground to understand how another person thinks or how an alternate plan might be laid. Stay out of judgment too. Observe, discern, but accept that others have different stories, experiences, and journeys, and some people might refuse to remain open to another's point of view. No matter what, you've been presented with a great opportunity to explore a new way of doing things once common ground is reached. You're attracting people and situations that enrich your life and bring you wonderful things to learn. We love you so much. There you go, JWO. So as per usual, the card goes back in the deck. I shuffle it up like that. You're very welcome. Welcome, Jess. How are you? I'm very well, thank you. How are you? That's very good. I'm glad. If you have a question you'd like to ask at all, Jess, just leave it down in the comments section below, please. And feel free to ask absolutely anything. Just try to make your question as brief as possible. Fantastic. Does Mahik think about me or our connection? Okay, Jess, would you like to choose a number from 1 to 3 and I can select a card from one of these 3 decks here for you? Welcome, Kira. Don't forget to leave a number from 1 to 3, guys, with your questions so I know which deck you would like me to choose a card from. Right, deck number 1, sorry. Okay, I've accidentally picked up 2 cards. So, Jess, your card here has an angel baby on the front with some wings. And your card is green with a bit of orange. So, Jess, your question was, does Mahik think about me or our connection? And your card reads as, Dear you, uncertainty is the new normal for the whole world. Things are changing at a rapid pace, and the old ways we once trusted are no longer reliable. But leaving the familiar behind can be a good thing. When you are pushed to step into the unknown, you are pulled forward into discovering new possibilities that have been hidden in plain sight. Check in with your higher power. Your soul knows better than your small self. Have faith in the support of a higher power and the infinity potential for your life. Right now, the advice we have for you is this. Try something new. Do something different. You won't know how it feels, what it looks like, or what the outcome will be if you do not take the first step into the unknown and experience the unfamiliarity. You'll be so glad you did, because the treasure will appear. We're so proud of you for being brave. You are so loved and so supported. There you go, Jess. I hope that's given you perhaps some insight in regards to your question. Okay, Kira. So you've asked, is Cordell taken to someone else romantically? And you've chosen deck number 2. You're very welcome, Jess. And guys, if you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe and leave a thumbs up. That way you will be notified next time I do a live stream. So Kira, your card is very purple and it has a small butterfly in the center. Your question was, is Cordell taking to someone else romantically? Your card reads, Dearest you, you have a unique purpose and destiny that only you can fulfill. But first, you need to know that destiny isn't a destination. You don't arrive at some special place where poof, you're perfect and happy all the time. It's about establishing and firming up commitment to a certain experience, whatever form that takes. Your soul knows what you need to experience. Your destiny is to be present to all of life's adventures, to discover your talents and fulfill full potential through allowing inspiration to lead you, and to risk standing apart from the crowd to listen to your soul. You are special as much as you are also, paradoxically, one with the world, individual, yet part of a great whole. Both truths have led you to this moment, where we are saying you are on the right track. Even if your ego self doesn't see that, listen to your soul. Check in with spirit. Keep going. Spirit loves you. Life loves you. We love you. There you go, Kira. So once I'm done with the card, guys, I put it back into whichever pile and I give it a little quick shuffle. and back to the center. Pose. You're very welcome. And if you've enjoyed the video, guys, again, don't forget to subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it. Again, if you do have a question, don't hesitate to leave it down below in the comment section. Feel free to ask absolutely anything your heart desires. Hi, Katharina. How are you? I'm great, thank you for asking. How are you? I'm just relaxing at the moment, having a coffee, whilst reading out some cards to people. Absolutely, you may ask a question. Just try to keep the question as brief as possible, please. And then if you can leave a number from 1 to 3, and I can grab you a card from one of these 3 decks here. Okay, we'll grab you a card. So, Katharina, your card has a unicorn on the front of it, and it has green and orange hues. Your card reads as, Dearest you, we have a secret for you. The more you think you know, the less you actually do. So if you are willing to keep an open mind, you will avoid the narrow confines of the know-it-all and open up to the unlimited potential that can be discovered only by the curious optimist. Curiosity allows you to discover new things, see the world from a different perspective, and find answers to questions you might not even know you have. Right now, whatever is going on, it's important to know that you are not aware of all aspects of it you need to see to make an informed choice. You might be projecting a story that isn't totally true. So moving forward, your mantra could be, I don't know, or that's interesting. As you keep your mind and heart open to new experiences and a richer existence overall. All of us over here want you all to be happy. We are cheering for you. Can you hear us? There you go, Katharina. I hope that's given you some insight or something similar in regards to your question there. It's completely up to you how you perceive it. You're most welcome. If you have another question you'd like to ask Katharina, please do. I don't mind asking multiple questions at all. Welcome, Shruti. How are you? Absolutely. Please leave your question down below. I'd love to read you out a card. Yes, please choose a number from 1 to 3. Great. And just leave your question in the comment section below. And just try to make your question as brief as possible. I'll leave your card here until you've written your question. Are you still there, Shruti? Guidance for this week. Fantastic. Apologies. So your card here has 2 angel babies on the front. It's got some green, orange, and purple here. So your card reads as, Dearest you, we know everything in the universe is perfect even in its flaws, and we view the creations of spirit in total awe. All is unique, yet part of a unity of existence. But the human experience is a little different from ours. You tend to have specific standard for what you consider ideal, and this isn't serving you right for what you consider ideal. Apologies, and this isn't serving you right now. So forget your idea of perfection and see through our eyes, allowing things to be as they are without judgment. Don't wait until the perfect moment or mood to start something. Instead, enter life with all its flawsomeness. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. Let others be who they are too. Imperfect and human, complex or simple, it doesn't matter. For there is always something to discover, experience and love. When you drop the need for an ideal, you uncover the real treasure, which will be far more interesting and valuable. Loving you like crazy. There you go, Shruti. I hope that's given you some guidance. So once I'm done with the card, I just put it back in a deck and shuffle it up. And again, Shruti, you're very welcome. If you've enjoyed the video so far, please don't forget to subscribe. That way you'll be notified next time I'm doing another live, which is always going to be card readings. I think it's just only makes sense to do card readings live, obviously. Fantastic. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I really do. I'm hoping to go live most nights. That way I'm able to give everyone a nightly reading before they go to bed, which is wonderful. So if you're watching and you have a question, do not hesitate to leave it down in the comment section, please. Feel free to ask absolutely anything your heart desires. Welcome to my live stream. I hope you're doing well. If you have a question you'd like to ask, just leave it down below in the comment section. And feel free to ask absolutely anything you would like at all. We've got 3 decks here to choose from. So just comment a number from 1 to 3, as well as your question. And please don't forget to subscribe and leave a thumbs up on the video. That way you'll be notified next time I'm live doing another card reading video. Welcome, Maria. Absolutely, you can have a general reading. Could you please select a number from 1 to 3? I've got 3 decks here, and I can select a card from one of the 3 decks for you. Fantastic. So, your card here has a very faint little angel baby on the front of it. It's got purple and green hues on the card. So, your card reads, Dearest you, over here there is no mystery for us to unravel, as we know intimately how connected we all are, how the web of creation works, and how spirit is in every aspect of life, from the invisible to the visible. But it's important for humans to comprehend the complexities of how things actually work, because the most important threads in the tapestry don't make sense in the dimension you live in. That said, can you feel the importance of these currents of energy that bring events together in miraculous ways? You can't understand with your head, but you can know with your heart and soul. Trust with even though you don't know how, the what, or the why, we do. Surrender to the mystery and have faith that the unseen world is watching you with loving eyes as spirit weaves your life's mysterious and beautiful tapestry in glorious technicolor. Loving you so much and always. There you go, Maria, sorry, apologies. So once I'm done reading a card, I do a quick little shuffle and I put it back. And please don't forget to subscribe and leave a thumbs up on this video. And that way you'll also be notified next time I'm live doing another card reading. You're very welcome, Maria. Welcome, Dania. How are you? Welcome, Dania. How are you? What a wonderful question, Dania. Would you like to choose a number from 1 to 3? And I'll select a card from one of those decks for you. Fantastic. Deck number 1. So, Dania, your card here has an angel on the front of it, holding a vine with flowers, and you've got some orange and green on this card. Welcome, Monica. So,
Dania, your card reads as, Dear you, the simple yet powerful law of cause and effect means everything is in relationship. Every action on earth has a consequence, and even in the spirit world, there is a consequence for every action taken on your behalf. Right now, you're facing conditions that were set in motion by past decisions. Consequences are coming into being in your favor. They will remind you that making good choices and listening to your intuition pay off. If some things are a little off and uncertain, know that whatever you are facing, you can step beyond it just by using your imagination and acting on that instead of reacting to what is being presented. Everything you think and do has far-reaching reverberations in the web of life. Move to higher ground and have faith that what goes around comes around. The universe is always self-correcting anyway. Isn't that amazing? How we adore you. I hope that's helped you, Dania. Yes, Monica, feel free to leave a question down below right now. And guys, don't forget to subscribe, please. That way you'll be notified next time I do another live video. You're very welcome, Dania. Okay, your question is, who is best to meet long-term commitment, Aquarius or Sagittarius? So, Monica, would you like to select a number from 1 to 3? And I'll pick a card from one of these 3 decks for you, whichever one you'd select. Deck number 2, wonderful. So, Monica, your card here, there's an angel and she's holding a bunch of flowers above her head. You've got green and orange hues on the card. So, Monica, your card reads as, Dear you, do you feel like you need to do all the work and fix everything for everyone, or you might have no value? Maybe you think that you need to control everything, or else nothing will get done. Be healed, be completed, etc. You may think you need to conform to what others expect of you, or choose a course of action to manipulate an outcome, but we don't think that would be a good choice. How about this? Even if it makes you temporarily uncomfortable, do something different. Set that boundary. Delegate responsibility to another. Ask for your needs to be met. And when faced with an impossible situation or sticky, enmeshed relationship, repeat this mantra. I didn't cause it, I can't control it, and it's not my job to cure it. Then carry on. Feels good, doesn't it? The best part is everything just seems to work beautifully and honestly in the end. Love you so much. There you go, Monica. So if you were asking me, Monica, to me, I feel that this card's telling you to do something different. It's telling me this is telling me that perhaps you should take the different route to what you normally would. So instead of going with what you normally would go with, take the different route. It's saying that that's going to be, there's something positive coming from that. And everything will work out in the end, it's saying. And it's also telling you not to change for anyone. I hope that's given you some insight in regards to your question there, Monica. Well, in regards to who is best for you, to me, I would take this card as perhaps go for the person you wouldn't normally go for. That's what I take from this card, to go with someone who you wouldn't normally go with. As it's saying all the different paths that you should take. So once I'm done with the card, I put it back in a deck and then I shuffle it. And again, guys, do not forget to subscribe to my channel and turn the notifications on. That way you're notified when I'm next live doing another card reading. And I would also greatly appreciate it. Welcome to the channel, guys, and my live stream. If you have a question that you would like to ask, please leave it down below. And then select a number from 1 to 3, and I'll grab a card for you. Welcome, Kumakichi. Apologies if I'm mispronouncing. Absolutely, we can ask this question. So just choose a number from 1 to 3, Kumakichi. Okay, you've chosen deck number 3. So your card has an angel girl sitting on a circle of flowers. You've got some green and orange here on the card. So your card reads, Dear you, it might be hard to believe you'll ever get to where you want to be, feel the way you want to feel, and find peace and security. But you can. There's lots to celebrate in this life. But first you need to let go of this attachment to achieving certain results. It is easy to get caught in the endless loop of wanting this or that so you can feel safe. The only way out is to surrender the attachment. Empty yourself so you can be filled with something new. The compulsion will be lifted and peace will come. Trust that something better awaits. That something new will open up and you will see new opportunities for fulfillment. The truth is, whenever you get into the loop, what you are really looking for is spirit. That connection is where the power, the peace, and the purpose lies. Everything else follows after that. Give yourself a hug. We've got you. Loving you so, so much. There you go, Kumachi. I hope that's given you some insight in regards to your question also. Welcome, Cheryl. How are you? Again, guys, do not forget to subscribe to the channel, please. And that way you're notified next time I'm live. And if anyone has a question they'd like to ask, just leave it down below, please. I'm glad. You're very, very welcome. Sure, Cheryl. Would you like to choose a number from 1 to 3, please? And I'll grab one of these cards from one of these decks here. Deck number 1. Fantastic. So, Cheryl, here you have a card with 2 angels entwined in lots of flowers. And you've got green hues here on the card. Then here you've got orange. So your question was, how does Denver feel about you? Your card reads, Dearest you, since you're on Earth, you understand how buildings are built. Yes, a good solid foundation, and yet flexibility too, in case of earthquakes. Truth be told, you can't offer something sustainable unless it is built from a solid base. Whether it be an idea that takes form one step at a time or an actual house that needs a sturdy foundation dug, poured and built, we want to remind you of this because you might need a little encouragement to see this is true in your life at this time. Celebrate the fact that right now you can repair the cracks in the foundation of your life effortlessly, as well as do a general site check to ensure your hard work is being well supported. Do this and know you are building your life on a perfect and sound foundation that will allow you to welcome the many miracles waiting to come visit. We're so happy for you and so intrigued by what you're building. You're most welcome, Cheryl. So for anyone who's new here, please just leave a question down below in the comment section and a number from 1 to 3, and I can answer your question. And you can ask absolutely anything your heart desires. So again, if you've got a question you would like to ask, just leave it down below in the comments section and I can answer it right away. Again, guys, if you do have a question, do not hesitate to leave it down below in the comments section. I can answer it right away for you. Hello and welcome to my live stream, guys. I'm back. So please leave some questions down below. And if you have any family or friends you think who would like to ask a question, whatever it may be, please send them my way. If you've got a question, please do not hesitate to leave it down below in the comments section. You can ask absolutely anything. Just try to keep the question as brief and straightforward as possible. Welcome. How are you? If you have a question you would like to ask, please just leave it down below. Welcome, Stranded Aliens. How are you? Yes, I've learnt that tarot cards have actually been around for a really, really long time. If you've got a question you would like to ask Stranded Aliens, feel free to leave it down below. You can ask absolutely anything you like. Welcome, Jashika. Thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate that. Absolutely, you can get a reading. Feel free to ask a question, whatever you like. It does not matter. Just keep the question as brief as possible and choose a number from 1 to 3. And I can get a card from one of those 3 decks for you. Fantastic. What is the outcome between the connection with Anouk? So you've chosen deck number 3. So here on the front of your card, you've got a very small angel. You've got hues of green and orange. So your card reads, Dearest you, as you think, you will so experience life. Thoughts that are powerful and they need minding. Let the unruly, chaotic ones settle down so they serve you or get released instead of wreaking in havoc. These thoughts arise when connected to the energy of fear and often masquerade as truth, yet the real truth is that essentially all is well. Of course, you have thoughts that are positive, strong, organized, accepting, creative, and are open, and so on. Those are the ones that we want you to keep thinking, and they have a less frantic quality. They're stimulating in a good way and don't get away from you. How do you keep an inner eye on your thoughts? Meditate and leave judgment out of the mix. Everyone has those fearful thoughts. Love them, love yourself, and then choose the thoughts you would want the world to reflect back. Life is not as hard as you think. Loving you so much. There you go, Jashika. I hope that's given you some insights. So once I'm done with the card, I put it back into the deck and I shuffle it. It's completely up to you to perceive that card however you will, Jashika. Oh, I'm so sorry. I've completely put the card back into the deck, and I've just mixed the deck back up. I wonder if I can find your card. Yeah, okay, I found your card. So to me, it's telling me any thoughts you have that are maybe causing you some stress or anxiety, to let those go. And whatever's going to happen is going to happen. So there is no point stressing about the inevitable, because in the end, all will be well. And to remember all your strong, positive, and accepting and creative thoughts, and to focus on those thoughts, focus on the positive things in life. Those are what you want to keep thinking and manifesting about. And how do you do that? You meditate and leave judgment out of the mix. And don't forget that everyone has fearful thoughts, so you're not the only one. Just choose the positive thoughts, as those would be the thoughts you would want the world to reflect back. And that's how you lead a positive life, stress-free. And also remember, in the end, life is not as hard as what you think it is, so don't stress. That's ultimately how I would take that card. You're very welcome. I'm glad I found the card back for you. This is actually not, I guess, too big of a... I could remember what your card had on the front. I thought, oh, there it is. Oh, wonderful. That's wonderful. I'm actually my mother's youngest daughter also. How ironic. You're most welcome, Jashika. Blessings to you too also. Enjoy the rest of your day. If there's anyone watching who has a question they would like to ask, it does not matter what the question is, just leave it down below in the comment section. And then you can pick one of these three decks here. Welcome to my channel. This is now my 4th live stream, guys. And again, of course, doing card readings. So if you've got a question, please leave it down below in the comment section. Whether you've got a question for a loved one who has passed away, your spirit guide in general, a guardian angel, or even your ancestor, it does not matter at all. Just leave your question down below. If you have a question you would like to ask, just leave it down below in the comment section, please. And feel free to ask absolutely anything, guys. It does not matter at all. Welcome, CH. How are you? Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. If you'd like to ask a question, just leave it down below. Absolutely, you can. Sure, CH. Would you like to choose either deck number 1, 2, or 3? Completely up to you. Deck 3, fantastic. Okay, so your card has an angel on the front shooting a bow and arrow. And you've got green and purple hues on this card. So your card reads as, Dear wonderful you, intimacy is scary sometimes. It means you have to let someone else get to know the real you, not the perfect, flawless mask you wear for others. No, it's time to reveal the cool one, the passionate one, the imperfect one that is totally you without artifice or walls. Yes, you will be exposed and vulnerable for a time, but it will be so worth it. This is the only way you will know true closeness with others, and you will also be close to spirit and to us. There is amazing freedom that comes when you let go and just be yourself with another or a group. Release from the invisible bindings that keep you from intimacy is truly empowering. So may we support you wholeheartedly in this choice. You will know yourself better, and we hope you learn to love yourself as much as we do. Life is about who we are with others, so share it. You'll be so glad you did. Loving you so, so much. There you go, CH. Oh, thank you very much, Pooja. Okay, would you like to choose either deck number 1, 2, or 3, Pooja? Deck 3, wonderful. You're most welcome, CH. So, Pooja, you also have an angel on the front of this holding a bunch of flowers, actually. You've got green and bright orange hues. Welcome, Basharat. Yes, please leave your question down below. So, Pooja, your card reads, Dearest you, we have a secret to share with you. If you act as if all is well, it will be. Act as if you are brave and you'll have courage. Act as if you are loved and you'll be a magnet for love and experience the love of spirit. Act as if your prayers have been answered as if you are truly in sync with good fortune. How you think is how you'll see the world. Interact with it and draw conclusions from it. If you want to be the person who has the life you want, co-creating and loving what is yours, you need to start acting as if that were the truth. Don't worry about the conditions in your life that seem empty or cavernous, chaotic or barren. These are temporary and don't even count. Defy them and act as if you're the luckiest person on the planet. You will be, for you already are. That's the real secret. You are infinity potential. Loving you so much. Rainbows explode in the earth. There you go, Pooja. I hope that helps you. In regards to your question. So, Basharat, what are the feelings of Pisces towards me? You're most welcome, Pooja. Okay, Basharat, would you like to choose a number from 1 to 3, please? And I will pick a card for you from whichever deck you choose. And again, guys, please do not forget to subscribe and leave a thumbs up on this video. It'll be greatly appreciated. And that way, you're notified next time I do another card reading video. Fantastic. You've chosen card number 1. So this card here has lots of pink and purple hues on the front. And it's got a very neon orange angel in the center there, kneeling and looking down. So, Basharat, your question was, what are the feelings of Pisces towards me? Your card reads, Dear you, what is true for you? Can you be impeccable with your word? Sure you can, as long as it's not used to manipulate others. The truth can set everyone free. Let go of the results, let go of your fears, and allow the truth to empower you and others. This will set into motion a kind of change that will be supportive of you and loving and all kinds of prosperous. This is not a time to compromise and hide your truth from others. Whatever it is you want, go for it and be clear in your motives, especially with yourself. You'll be so happy you did. This is a time where you will tap into the power to co-create and manifest your best life. Doesn't that feel amazing? And the results? Miraculous. When you tell the truth and ask the same of others, you can learn a lot from life's bountiful lessons and achieve your dreams. Love you always. There you go, Basharat. And thank you so much for liking and subscribing to the video, my channel, apologies. Greatly, greatly appreciated. I hope that's given you some insight in regards to your questions there, Basharat. And you're very welcome. And please feel free to ask more than one question. I do not mind if you would like to ask another question, that's fine. Okay, guys, I'm just going to have a quick 3-minute break. I shall be back in around 3 minutes or so. If you've got a question, please leave them down below. I'd love to come back to a couple of questions. And I do not mind if you've already asked a question, that's completely fine. You're allowed to ask again. I shall be back in a few minutes. And again, please do not forget to subscribe and leave a thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it, guys. Welcome, Cosmic Dust. Absolutely, you can ask a question. Ask anything you would like. Just try to keep questions as brief as possible. And don't forget, if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe and turn on the notification button. That way you are notified next time I'm live doing another card reading. What are AS feelings towards me? Deck number 3. Wonderful. So on your card here, you have a bird in the center, and you have purple hues on this card. Your card reads as, Dear you, there is always more than one side to an argument. 2 sides, if not more, to every story, and hundreds of ways to be right, be different, be at odds, and so on. Today we suggest that instead of looking for differences, you find a meeting place of agreement and approach this experience with understanding and compassion. Seek common ground to understand how another person thinks or how an alternate plan might be laid. Stay out of judgment too. Observe, discern, but accept that others have different stories, experiences, and journeys, and some people might refuse to remain open to another's point of view. No matter what you've been presented with, a great opportunity to explore a new way of doing things once common ground is reached. You're attracting people and situations that enrich your life and bring you wonderful things to learn. We love you so much. Wonderful cosmic dust. Absolutely wonderful. You are very, very welcome. I hope you're having a lovely day today. I've tried something different and I thought I might do 3 decks today. And I think I did 3 decks last night also, or the night before. Try to change it up as much as I can to keep it fairly interactive. Welcome to my channel. If you have a question that you would like to ask, please leave it down below in the comments section. If you have a question you would like to ask, guys, do not hesitate to leave it down below in the comments section and leave a number from 1 to 3 and we can select a card and I can read you out a response. Welcome, Joy. Fantastic. You've chosen deck number 3. So on your card, you have a baby angel sitting on a flower bush. You've got green hues here and then red orange hues here on your card. Excuse me. And your card reads, Dearest you, everything is in divine order. Even in chaos, there is order. And we are always in awe of this. For you, though, on your human journey, things can get disorganized in your mind and physical reality. You need to get rid of the clutter, whether it's too many stories in your mind, too many what ifs, or fearful thoughts of the past or future. Instead, focus on the now. Empty your mind, clean your house, and throw out any object that tells you an uncomfortable story. Discern what you have. Sort, purge, clear, and organize. We want you to have a space to fill with something better. Spirit loves a vacuum, as it gives space for brilliant new energy. Let go of what is not serving you and give order to what remains. See them and know their value. Your soul needs organization in order to keep your connection to us and to Spirit free of distractions. You are so adored by so many. We hope you really know that. There you go, JR. You're very welcome. Welcome, Tamara. How are you? So tonight I've got 3 decks. I've changed it up. So if you've got a question you'd like to ask, as always, please leave it down below in the comments section. And leave a number from 1 to 3. What's Ashley's feelings towards me? He watches my socials. Sure. Fantastic. Deck number 1. So Tamara, your card has an angel little girl holding flowers above her head. And you've got hues of green and orange. Your card reads, Dear you, do you feel like you need to do all the work and fix everything for everyone, or you might have no value? Maybe you think you need to control everything, or else nothing will get done. Be healed, be completed, etc. You may think you need to conform to what others expect of you, or choose a course of action to manipulate an outcome, but we don't think that would be a good choice. How about this? Even if it makes you temporarily uncomfortable, do something different. Set that boundary. Delegate responsibility to another. Ask for your needs to be met. And when faced with an impossible situation or sticky enmeshed relationship, repeat this mantra. I didn't cause it, I can't control it, and it's not my job to cure it. Then carry on. Feels good, doesn't it? The best part is everything just seems to work beautifully and honestly in the end. Love you so, so much. There you go, Tamara. I hope that's given you some insight in regards to your question. So once I'm done with the card, I always shuffle it back in whichever deck and place that deck back down for the next person. You're very welcome. And do not forget to subscribe in case you haven't already. That way you'll be notified, providing you turn on the notification button on the next time I'm doing a live card reading, which I do quite often. I think it's nice that I've noticed a lot of people get there and hop on, and it's as if they get, the daily card reading, which I think is wonderful. And do not forget, guys, if you have another question you would like to ask, do not hesitate. It's okay to ask more than one question. Welcome to my channel, guys. If you have a question you would like to ask, please do not hesitate to leave it down below in the comment section. And then just comment a number from 1 to 3. Welcome, Pooja. Absolutely. You feel free to ask another question. I do not mind. If you haven't already, please give the video a thumbs up. That'd be greatly appreciated. Deck number 3. So this card, you've got a male angel here on the front. You've got green and orange. So your question was, which month, Rahel, commitment to me? So your card reads, Dearest you, we have a secret to share with you. If you act as if all is well, it will be. Act as if you are brave and you will have courage. Act as if you are loved and you will be a magnet for love and experience the love of spirit. Act as if your prayers have been answered. Act as if you are truly in sync with good fortune. How you think is how you will see the world. Interact with it and draw conclusions from it. If you want to be the person who has the life you want, co-creating and loving what is yours, you need to start acting as if that were the truth. Don't worry about the conditions in your life that seem empty or cavernous, chaotic or barren. These are temporary and don't even count. Defy them and act as if you're the luckiest person on the planet. You will be, for you already are. That's the real secret. You are infinity potential. Loving you so much, rainbow explode on the earth. There you go, Pooja. Welcome, banker. High intentions of Karthik towards me. He blocked me, and you do not know why. Okay. You're very welcome, Pooja. So, banker, would you like to comment a number from 1 to 3, please? And I'll select your card from whichever deck you like. And if you haven't already, please do not forget to subscribe and leave a thumbs up. It'd be greatly appreciated. And that way you're also notified of next time I'm live. Card from deck 1. So, on this card, banker, you have a dragon. And you've got green and faint purple hues. And your question was, intentions of Karthik towards you. He blocked you and you do not know why. Your card reads, Dearest you, there is only one you, and you have a unique path and special purpose. You're supposed to have specific experiences in this world and meet certain people. But then it is up to you to know how this world you will live, how awake you choose to be, and how willing you are to grow and strip away what's false. Do not compare yourself to others. It is easy to think a person is happier just because their outside looks good according to society's standards. But you can't know anyone's internal experience, or compare yourself only to your past self. How far have you come? Don't be distracted by what others are doing or accomplishing. Stay focused on what inspires you. That's how you get successful and find happiness. Want what you have now, not what someone else has. We'd love you immensely and know your journey ahead is sparkling with miracles and wondrous things. Trust. Loving you forever and ever. There you go, banker. I hope that's helped. Well, hold on. Your card. I shall try and break that card down for you if you like. So for me, to me, your card means you yourself, banker, have a unique life and unique purpose. And it is up to you to live the life you want to live. And do not compare yourself to other people in life. Be proud of who you are and do not compare yourself to others at all. Do not be distracted by what other people are doing in their life. Be focused on what you're doing in your life. And that is how you will find happiness. Does that make any sense at all, Banker? You're very, very welcome. I'm glad I remembered you had the dragon, so I was able to quickly find your card for you. And if you have a second question you would like to ask Banker, that is completely fine. I'm happy to answer another question. Welcome to our live stream. If you have a question you'd like to ask, please feel free to leave it down in the comments section below and leave a number from 1 to 3. If you have a question you would like to ask, please do not hesitate whatsoever to leave it down below. You can ask absolutely anything. Whether it's a question in regards to your life or your career, or perhaps you'd like to ask a loved one who's passed a question, you can ask absolutely anything your heart desires. It does not matter. Just leave your question in the comment section down below and a number from 1 to 3. And then we can select one of these cards here and I can read you out a response. And if you're not already subscribed, please do and turn on the notification button. That way you are notified next time I'm doing another live video, which is always going to be card readings. And I would also greatly appreciate it. Welcome, Ines. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Fantastic. I'm glad. If you have a question you would like to ask, please just leave it down below. And then leave a number from 1 to 3, and we'll grab a card from that deck. I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking. I'm enjoying my Friday evening. Is Ali Cancer going to contact me? I'm Aries Sun. Number 3 is my choice. Okay, let's grab you a card from deck number 3. So, on your card, you have a baby angel playing with some flowers, and it's mainly pink and purple. This card. So your card reads, Dearest you, on Earth humans learn about life by telling stories and creating new ones based on shared experiences. Eventually, after repeating one often enough, it becomes your main story that you use to define yourself and the world. So to get the answers you seek, you must get vulnerable and hear your story when you tell it. Ask, why do you tell it? Is it really true? What else can be true? Can you see the truth that spirit is in all things? Do you see how other stories overlap and intertwine? Spirit loves stories, for they are like blueprints for co-creation. So tell the one we know to be true about you, a story of courage, gratitude, and honesty. Tell an empowered story about well-being, wisdom, and grace. You will experience your world according to the story you tell about it. So make sure the stories you're proud of. Genuine, loving fan club. There you go, Ina. I'm sorry to hear that, Ines. That is very sad. You're very welcome. I do hope you hear from him soon. You're very welcome. I agree. It's best to have a positive outlook, isn't it? Even in such a hard situation. Thank you very much, Ines. Love and light to you also. Sending my love and positive energy. Welcome. If you have a question you would like to ask, please leave it down below in the comment section and leave a number from 1 to 3. Welcome, Bianca. Okay, would you like to leave a number from 1 to 3, please? And I can pick a card from one of these decks. Okay, great. You've chosen deck number 1, which is this one here. So on the front of your deck, you have a angel, and it looks like she's playing the violin, I believe. And you've got lots of purple and pink on this card. So your card reads, Dear you, what is true for you? Can you be impeccable with your word? Sure you can, as long as it's not used to manipulate others. The truth can set everyone free. Let go of the results. Let go of your fears and allow the truth to empower you and others. This will set into motion a kind of change that will be supportive of you and loving and all kinds of prosperous. This is not a time to compromise and hide your truth from others. Whatever it is you want, go for it and be clear in your motives, especially with yourself. You will be so happy you did. This is a time where you will tap into the power to co-create and manifest your best life. Doesn't that feel amazing? And the results? Miraculous. When you tell the truth and ask the same of others, you can learn a lot from life's beautiful lessons and achieve your dreams. Love you always. There you go, Bianca. I hope that provides you with some insight in regards to your question. I just put that back and I give it a shuffle and back to the deck it goes. You're very welcome. And I'm sending you positive energy and love from my way. Alrighty guys, I'm going to log off now and end the live stream. It's been wonderful talking with you all tonight. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Goodbye. And of course, if you haven't already, please do not forget to subscribe and turn the notifications on and leave a thumbs up on this video. It would be greatly appreciated. Bye guys.